Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the debate of Miss South Asia World 2020 with the beautiful, talented contestants. We are really excited to be here with Miss South Asia World 2020. This platform is provided by My Dream Entertainment and My Dream Foundation. I really want to thank Rashmi Bedi and Janak Bedi, who have made it possible to have this platform where beautiful contestants, really talented contestants come and are able to show and really telecast their talents. Here today, I have these great, beautiful, young, vibrant contestants who will talk about a little bit about today's healthcare issues. I think it's really great to see these beauties with the brain. And I'm so excited to actually host this pageant. My name is Dr. Shefali Agarwal. I'm a cancer doctor, but also linked to the pageant. Also, I want to talk about My Dream Foundation. They have done wonderful things. For example, they have provided hygiene kits to homeless when there was Corona. They have done wonderful supporting not only these great platforms like Pageants, but also helping people in need. So with that, I want to start this great debate. So let me start introducing you to our wonderful contestants. I'm going to start with Ankita. Hi, Ankita. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, Shefali. Thank you so much. I'm very delighted to be here today. Well, my name is Ankita Singh. I'm a physician by profession. I'm working as a hospitalist. And otherwise, music, art, creativity, fashion, all that is my passion as well. So again, I'm very, very delighted to be here.
So Ankita, what made you I'm a physician as well. What made you decide to come into pageant?
So this is something, as I said, that the medicine is my profession, but I did have other interests as well.
Wonderful.
So while growing up, I was always fascinated towards art, creativity, fashion, and I do all those things. And I've been doing it for a while now. This pageant, of course, is a very, very good platform to increase your confidence, to showcase your talent, and actually to learn so many things. And that's what I'm doing right now.
No, that's great, Ankita. It's a pleasure to have you in the debate today. Thank you for being there. And I'm sure this topic will be to your heart. So that's great. Let me next introduce Mamata. Hi, Mamata. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Shefali ji. I'm so excited for this debate today. I'm Mamata Eleshwaram. I'm from Melbourne, Florida. I'm a software engineer by profession. I am a fashion show organizer for the little kids in my own community functions. Yeah.
And so with IT, how did you come into like, I know how, IT people say, oh my God, they must be like people always geeks reading. How did you come into fashion world?
From my childhood, I have a dream that I have to be on big screen. So that made me to this level. And my mom is like a designer. She's a tailor. So the seed started from there.
Oh,
so I'm always passionate about dressing up, looking unique.
So it's in the genes, right? It's always there. That's amazing. Yes. That's great. Let me next introduce Nina. Hi, Nina.
Sure. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So to introduce myself, I'm from Virginia. I'm a mom of two. And having two young girls, this topic is really close to my heart. Like everyone else, I've always had a passion for fashion. And here I am today. I did take part in a couple of pageants, and I feel like it's been extraordinary, the journey, the learning experience. So that's why I'm here and very excited to be here.
That's great, Nina. Thank you so much. And I'm excited to have you. Let me introduce Soumya.
Hello, Shefali ji. This is Soumya. I'm a radio jockey and I'm a...
Wow, radio jockey. Amazing group here. That's great.
And I'm a YouTuber and I'm a mom of one, 5 years old. And I have a passion for fashion. So I'm here today.
That is amazing, Soumya. I'm so excited to have you.
Yeah, as a woman, this topic is really good. And as a mom of a daughter, this topic is really gives some more attention. Yeah, this was so touching. So I thought, okay, let me try this. Yeah.
No, that's wonderful. I think it's an important topic for women in healthcare. I think it's very important. Let me introduce Shreya. Hi, Shreya.
Hi, Shefali ma'am, and hi everyone. And my name is Shreya Sumi. I'm basically from Chennai, India, and currently I live in LA. And I am a fashion model and an artist by profession. I'm also a beauty pageant title winner of Mrs. Madrasi India 2020. It
Wow.
happened back in Chennai. It's South India's talent hunt. I'm also a globally certified happiness coach. While I'm not
Nice.
shooting,
That's very important. We need it.
yes. So while I'm not shooting, I conduct my own happy workshop.
Yes.
I'm also a mother of a 7-year-old baby girl. I've I have created a campaign for menstrual health management, and I've
Mhm.
been a part of it. And I'm also an ambassador for a NGO called India Turns Pink, where we help create awareness for breast cancer.
Mhm.
So this topic is really very important, and
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm on board with My Dream Entertainment and My Dream TV USA. Thanks to Reshmi ma'am, and nice meeting you all.
That's exciting. Thank you for being here. Let me then introduce Vaishnavi.
Hi, Rashmi, ma'am. This is Vaishnavi.
Shefali.
And hello.
Just a little bit mix
Oh,
up.
I'm
No
so
problem.
sorry.
That's
Shefali,
okay.
ma'am, and hello, everyone. My name is Vaishnavi Parvatala. I grew up in Hyderabad, but right now I stay in Dayton, Ohio. I
Nice.
worked as a content moderator in social media platform. And then once I moved here, I do not have permissions to work here. So I have a lot of time to explore myself. So I'm into short film acting. I'm teaching
Ah.
dance to kids and now exploring this pageant. So it's really new to me. And today's topic is nowhere related to, like personally related to me. But I really want to say something that today's topic is where we can empower each other,
Mhm.
with lot of health information. We can
Yeah.
seek and learn a lot of information. Someone like me who never got into those corners will get a lot of information today. So yes,
That's wonderful.
excited.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. And I think I'm missing Meenal now.
Hi, Shilpaji. Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to be here at this moment and very happy to share my thoughts and views about women health, which is the need of the hour because we as women always are on wearing different hats and performing multiple things. So I'm very excited to be a part of this debate today. And I'm from Virginia, and I'm a mom of 2 teenage kids, and I'm a working professional in a private sector. I have a number of passions. Like I'm into a lot of fashion shows, beauty pageants, and I teach dance. I teach art, and the list goes on and on. But I love to empower women and support them, and hear from them and learn from them. Thank you.
That is wonderful. Thank you. So I think I have introduced everybody. So let me begin by thanking Rashmi and Janak again and the My Dream TV and My Dream Entertainment for really creating this platform virtually and connecting all of us here. Now, you can see we are from different, professions, or you're actually and different areas, and we're all connected through this platform. So this is so wonderful. So today's topic is very dear to me. It's about health and women, and being a doctor, one of the first thing that I think is this is so important. So let me put a question out there to discussion: is that, you know, do you think healthcare today should be a privilege or right? In the sense, should everybody get it? Women, everybody, or should it be only some people who can afford who can get it? So yeah, go ahead, Shreya.
Yeah, thanks again for the question. When we discuss about women health, and I definitely believe that it is women's right to health, and every woman on this global platform, like everybody has the rights to get uh, like facilities to get treated, diagnosed, and also if they are not able to afford, we need to create
Yeah,
awareness and
but wait a
campaign.
minute. Just wait a minute. Why do you say that everybody should get it? Like, if they're not working and if they're not security, why do they get it? Like, I want to know. Like, let's have a discussion about it. Why
Yes,
do you think
it's a basic right.
you think it's a basic right?
Yes,
I
it's a
mean,
basic.
I'm just kind of saying, what do other people say? I think this is a
I
discussion.
definitely think it is a right as well because it is important for every woman who's a part of this community to stay healthy. And health is not just about your physical health. It is also to do with your emotional and mental health. And if they do, there are a lot of women who are housewives, and yes, of course, they are not earning. And you cannot say just because they're not working, they don't have a right to
But then
health.
other people who actually are earning should support them, in your opinion. So people who are working very hard, they're earning, they're providing taxes, and we should support people who are actually not working. I'm actually, this is a great healthy discussion. I'm not saying either one is right, but
So,
what do you
Exactly.
guys think?
so it's not like if I'm working, my health is going to be very healthy, and if I'm not working, that means I'm going to be weak. So money doesn't determine if this person is supposed to be taking care of their health or no. So I think everyone requires that equal priority to take care of their health, and everyone needs to get those benefits. I
Yeah,
don't.
let me put one thing out there. Like, women are so busy, like profession or at home, kids, family, husband, boyfriend, so many things. They don't get time to really take care of their health. Like, what do you think
Exactly.
about that?
I
Yes.
think women should make it a number one priority, because they're always wearing multiple hats. They start off worrying about getting married, then getting a job, then having kids, and the kids getting older.
Mm.
So they have absolutely no time to think about themselves. So I think it's really important that they make their own health the top priority, because
So
if
what?
you can, yeah.
Yeah, so you think that we should not take care of other people, just take care of ourselves?
Not like that. Right. I mean, there is a right. Of course, everybody should get their privilege. I mean, it's a health in this thing. So, and one more thing, as you said, woman is wearing multitasking and very so many things she is doing. So, if she is healthy and if she gives some time for herself, she can take care of others too. Because when you are happy, your surroundings always will be
Do you
happy.
think we are happy?
Right.
Really? I'm just kidding.
So, um,
Happiness is a
I
choice.
But a good topic. Yes, I am really happy. This is
Yeah.
really nice topic to discuss and
Yeah,
aware.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, no, I
While,
think it's, go ahead, please.
while
Shreya.
we take care of others, we should not forget to take care of ourselves also. At least 15 minutes a day, we should spend for ourselves. Only if our cup is full, we can pour it to others, and we can make the
Good
surroundings
point. Very good
also
point.
happy.
Yeah, no, I
I
think
think
that's
now the world
important.
has
Go ahead.
actually changed. I think previously we used to talk, we used to promote a lot, like take care of your health, it's very important. Now I think everyone is very they are given their priority on their health, so we don't have to tell our parents also. Like for my mom, I used to say take care of your health and all. Right now she's like, don't
I need
worry,
to
you're
take
not
care of
important, I
myself.
need to
I
take care
mean,
of my health,
definitely,
you
definitely,
are.
I think
Yeah.
times have changed and people are more focused now on their own
Yes.
health. But I still think there is that segment of the society which is pretty much clueless, and they continue doing what they have to do. Basically, they're so obsessed with their children. I think
Yeah, they
that's
just
it.
don't
I've
get
seen
so
time.
that.
here, I would
And
like
I
to.
believe,
Go ahead, Mamta.
yeah, I believe that health is wealth. So that's the
Mm.
best quote I believe in my life. So, but nowadays, everybody is conscious about their health, looking like zero size, figures, everything.
That will be my next question. Yes.
Yeah, but there is like circumstances they're gonna face after that diets or something which they are not doing in a healthy way.
Mhm.
And then actually the rural area people they doesn't know this awareness of this health.
Exactly.
So we
Yeah.
have to motivate them first. Only the people who live in cities or metropolitan places, they are like more aware of these diet plans, gyms, everything.
Mm.
But rural area people, they doesn't even diagnose what if they
Yeah.
have any
Yeah. They're like
But
so busy getting their real day-to-day work that they
day
but
just
to
don't
day
So I
think.
would
works
like
like
to
go and
share.
educate them. Like
Yeah.
we sitting here, we would still talk like they don't have those facilities, and we know because we are educated. But do we actually take that step to go ahead and go to the
Yeah.
rural areas? And I mean, I never went. If
Yeah.
if
I
we
think
So
take,
I
if
think
someone
you
would
should at
take
least
me, there's
start
a
Nina,
with
go
okay,
ahead.
people who
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
close to. Like I'm even if you
I
can
think
just
I'm not
start with
able
your own
to
friend
I can.
circle and
say
oh sure.
Ankita, hold on. I'll come
anything.
to you. Let me talk to Nina. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just saying, like the other lady mentioned, that are we going to the rural places? But I think it's good to just start with our own circle. We have friends around us, we have our relatives. If we can educate them, like go and take a mammogram once in a couple of years or whatever, that's really important. To make them aware of those kind of things would be a good start. And they
Yeah.
in turn spread it to their community around them, and that's how the word spreads.
Yeah. Ankita, what were you saying? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was trying to participate, but
Yeah.
I don't know somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to your original question first. So first thing you said that whether it should be a privilege or the
All
right.
right.
So well, again, it's a condition, it's a thing that you really have to compare where exactly you are in. So let's see. Your goal is always to give as much as possible, like to provide as much as
Yeah.
possible. But you have to see how much you can provide. So absolutely, it is a right, and but then you can only plan for it when you have to see look at the resources as well. So if you have enough resources, then accordingly you have to prioritize that
Yeah.
who's
If you have
top
enough
of your
stuff.
list and then
Yeah.
who comes next.
Yeah.
So yes, yeah, it could be a privilege, it's a right, but it could be a privilege.
Yeah.
The
That's a
second
great
thing
way.
would
Go
be,
ahead.
your next thing was, yeah, women health is definitely very, very important because if health of a woman is good in the house, then
Everybody is
everyone,
great. Yeah.
yeah,
Everybody.
you have
Yeah.
more
Some,
chances to make sure that
everybody.
everyone is healthy.
That's
And
right.
but I also inspire or tell people to take the responsibility as well, not just
Yeah.
always ask for the right, take
Yeah.
the responsibility as well.
I
I
know
agree.
that's great. Samya, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. Samya, go ahead.
Take their responsibility, not only about talking about always right or privilege something, because it's after all, finally, it's our health and it's
Yeah.
important for us. Nobody is not gonna take
Yeah.
anything.
They'll not come and do it for you. You have to do it yourself,
We have
right?
to do for ourselves. If we go everyday gym or whatever you are working out, it's for your body, of course. It's for your environment, and you can take your
Yeah.
kids.
Exciting.
And yeah, you are just guiding everyone in a positive way. Yes, I
Yeah.
Okay.
absolutely agree.
That
And
Go ahead, Nina.
yeah, like as you said, like women's health is definitely a must, and it's like of utmost importance that each one of us should take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes we all know that our health is important, we have to take care of ourselves, but still sometimes
It
even
doesn't
having so
work.
much
Yeah.
of information, we still do neglect it
Yeah.
sometimes due to our busy
What is the one
schedule.
thing you'll tell somebody if they're like neglecting? What will you tell them?
Persistence. We need to make sure we need to have like 30 minutes in a day, or some time just to sit alone, read a book, you do whatever you want, but
But take a break
mental
for
health.
yourself.
Yeah, the
Well,
mental
it's
health
Actually,
very
is
hard
I
for.
have a good example of
Totally
a
agree.
friend
Go
of
ahead.
mine
Yeah.
who's extremely stubborn. Okay, she's
Yeah.
40 plus,
Sounds like
and
me. Yeah.
once you cross 40, you just have to have your pap smears done, you have to have
Yeah.
your mammograms done. And she's like, "Oh, I'm fine, I don't have any symptoms." But that's not the case. You just have to take
No.
responsibility to plan your annual checkup, regardless of
Yeah.
whether you have symptoms.
Yeah, I think that's an important message, and you guys have done a great discussion here. Is that
But
we really have to take care of ourselves, and we have to take time to do that. Whether it's physical checkup, whether it's taking care of ourselves, whether it's getting half an hour workout, something like that. So I think that was a great discussion. I agree with all of you that we got to take care of our health. I think the next question is a very exciting question because I think it's becoming the, I would say, cool thing to do is dieting. You know, so I'm going to bring it up. People talk about keto diet, they talk about paleo diet, they talk about you got to be size 0 in a pageant, especially be a part of pageant or woman itself. That's why you're beautiful. And so let's talk about that. What do you think as a pageant? Do you think that is true?
Yeah,
um
I don't think we need a certain diet, whatever this is. As if now I'm excess, whatever I wear clothes are all excess. But in my lifetime, I never did any diet. That doesn't mean I have a I don't grow or something. I do have, but I do
But
all my.
I mean, you're saying that, but if you look at all the international pageants, they want size 0. So how
Yeah.
do you think that?
but
I know
but
that's true.
times have changed. Even Femina Miss India has come up this year where they don't have height criteria or weight criteria. Like even from 5'3", they can go ahead. Even pageants like Miss Femina India.
Yeah.
So pageant doesn't really require like size 0. It when
But
we
you look
talk
at the
about
movie industry,
dieting,
Oh,
do you
but
see
most of the
anybody
when we
except
talk
yeah.
about
Vidya
dieting,
Balan?
it's about eating right. we are what we eat. So basically, we need to have a
But just hold
lifestyle.
on. Like, do you think besides Vidya Balan, anybody is more than size 2 or 3 in the film industry? Come on, let's
Yes,
talk about it. Reality.
Yeah.
See, yeah,
I
there
have
are
also
many in
heard.
Tamil movie industry like that, like Vidya Balan, ma'am.
Yeah, one. But let's talk about Bollywood. Ankita,
so
what do
Shefali,
you
I,
think?
I agree with you. And then, so again, yeah, it's not really, the emphasis is not on what size you should have, 0, 1, or 3, or whatever. I think it depends on what field, what area you are in. So they
Mhm.
have to have some kind of justification, right? As far as the pageants are considered, I think, yeah, times have changed. Size, your height, your looks is not the main criteria anymore, which is
Mhm.
it's more about your yeah, as we said, it's more about your understanding, it's more about
Yeah,
your achievements, it's more about other
and what
things.
you are as a
Okay.
As
person.
far as the diet is concerned, yeah.
Go
Can
ahead, go ahead. I
Yeah.
think we need to kind
I'm
of
going
keep.
to be like
Yeah,
very
go ahead.
brutally honest here.
Yeah.
I have heard that models, the younger ones, have been told that smoke a lot so you're not hungry,
Oh
and
my
then if
God,
at all you
That's
eat,
terrible.
that is
Yeah,
you're
but
crazy.
and throw up. I have heard.
just like anorexic patients or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Can you
That's
anorexia,
an
imagine you're
bulimia,
abuse.
skinny
that's
and you get
all over the
cancer and
place.
you're
Let's be
size
honest
zero?
about that.
Yeah,
That is an
right?
abuse. It's like abusing. You can abuse everything. It's like there is abuse, that kind of abuse
Yeah, yeah,
too.
I agree. I
And
mean,
it
come on.
exists and it's real, so I think the standards of beauty have to change. I think I really like the virtual pageant
Yeah.
because for that
uh,
Yes.
reason.
even in Bollywood,
Go ahead, Shreya. Go
yeah,
ahead,
if you
Shreya.
say let's talk about Bollywood, apart
Yeah.
from Vidya Balan, is there anyone? There is Nitya Menon. She acted
Hmm.
along with Balan
Yes.
in one Akshay Kumar's movie. So times have
But
changed.
what I
There
meant
are
is like
people
you can
entering
count them on
Bollywood.
hands, right? It's not like they're multiple. Everybody else,
Yeah, and I'm
90% are like
sure they
size
are also
zero.
trying very hard to lose weight. Don't tell me they're
Yeah,
very happy
right?
with their
Yeah.
body type.
According
Exactly.
to their movies, they are changing their bodies. So yes, there is
Exactly.
requirement and they're changing. And
So
But
one
if you had
achievement,
that,
actually, nowadays, you know what? It's what you feel inside is it's what is represented outside, right?
Right.
It doesn't matter how whatever size you look, however you look, how you represent yourself is what is you.
but do you think
Exactly.
like doing
right?
these diets like keto diet, paleo diet, really anorexia, people bulimia, that's a big problem. You actually know what bulimia
I
is,
am
that,
not
Yes.
right?
very much a diet person, but I eat whatever I want, and if I put on weight, I put on weight. But luckily, I don't. But the thing is, you need to follow whatever is right for you. Like right, eat in right proportions, like whatever you
But
feel.
I
I
think
mean,
that's become a big issue for women, right? I
Yes.
personally feel that, everybody looks at you and say, like, even if my friend will come and say, okay, oh my God, you've gained weight. Let's say one example, you go to India, for that matter, and you go with your husband, boyfriend, they'll say, oh, you've lost weight. And then they look at you and say, oh my God, you've gained weight. It's always that, right? Women
No,
have
why
to
do
go
people
through
have to
that,
Yes.
comment on weight? I just
Yeah.
don't get it. It's
Yeah.
just
right?
But
foolishness.
Shep-
I would
This
really
is
like to share my personal experience because
Yeah,
it's
go
an
ahead.
achievement for me. I was 68 kgs, and in a year today I am 55
Wow.
kgs. So
Amazing.
that's like 15 kgs down, and I have went through that body
Yeah,
shaming kind of thing.
right.
So I've
Yeah.
been there, and I know how important it is to actually diet, get down, not to showcase that you're sexy, but to improve and get that self
But tell me
confidence.
truly, guys. I mean, don't people view it differently if you're actually sexy and if you're actually thin?
Oh yeah.
Don't people look
oh,
at you
Oh
differently?
absolutely.
my
Come on.
That
God.
makes
Definitely
a
they will look.
difference.
Yes, it is.
Definitely they
Right?
will look.
There is
Yeah, because as
definitely
soon
a
as you're
That
a
is
factor.
double
there. So I'm
XL,
So I
saying
people
that
will
it
think
say,
gives you
right?
a
I think the
confidence,
question is,
It starts from
Yeah, but
teenaging
it's
only.
people's perspective. But
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
so, yeah.
I
So
used to
question is whether
dance and everything. She is a teenage and she used to always eat lot of gums.
Mhm.
Why you are doing every day? You're not eating your food and everything. No, I'm putting on my weight. So if I eat more gum, I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
gain.
God.
She's a teen. She's just 11 years. She's still teen, But I was so surprised to hear from her. That age only
Yeah.
she got awareness. That's a good thing. But what she is doing is not a good thing. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
Meena, what
we
were
just
you
need
My
to
saying?
educate
my
on what
daughter
is
has
a
a
healthy diet and what
Meena,
The
go
is
ahead.
awareness
Yeah.
should be
So
in a
my daughter
positive way.
has a term for this. She calls it skinny privilege. She says people who are, yeah, she's like, people who are skinny are viewed differently, mom.
They
They get
are,
given special
true.
preference. Even it's not just by the opposite sex, it's also by the same sex. You know, like
Yeah.
women
So,
view.
I mean, I think it is there, even if we don't, some of us believe, I think there's there. But how do you change that image? How do you go tell them, like, no, it's
I
about
think
what we
We
are,
should
See,
we
for,
should
need to be more
actually use
confident.
this virtual platform to
right?
strongly emphasize on this.
Yeah.
Educate the people who are watching this and say, hey, you know what, size doesn't matter. And I've been in different
Size doesn't
virtual
matter.
platforms and different pageants. Nobody, the winner wasn't a size 0, a tall slim figure. No.
yeah.
No.
Nowadays we should start changing. Change somewhere.
There are also
Does
pages
anybody
called,
disagree with that? Like, I know we are all agreeing, but
I
is
there
think
are
we
anybody?
are
also
all
Yeah,
pages
agreeing.
for
Yes.
plus size
Ankita,
women.
go ahead, Ankita.
Yeah.
You're saying something. Go ahead.
So yeah, so basically I don't disagree with what we have been talking about. So size shouldn't matter that much. But however, I think the most important thing is educating people that what is the right size, what is the right weight. That's what is more important than anything. Because yeah, I mean we cannot just spread the message, no, size doesn't matter, you can be whatever. But then see, in US we are dealing with, what are we dealing with? We are dealing with obesity,
Obesity. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
So
know.
I mean, again, I don't want to spread that message either, that whatever size
Yeah,
you
just
are,
keep
you just
eating,
feel
right?
confident and okay with
yes.
it. No, you shouldn't be okay with it.
But be
After
healthy, but
size,
don't
Yeah, I think
obsess,
the
right?
main message
because it
should be,
also associated with health conditions.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Nina,
just
go
not
ahead.
the look.
yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, I think the main focus should be on staying fit and healthy. And I think the rest will automatically flow. Show them how a fit body looks good versus a skinny body. I
Right.
think you have
Yeah.
to start with your kids, start with
But tell
yourself
me,
And
first.
I'm
don't
coming
you
back
guys
to this
have
point.
gone
It's
through
not
that though?
always, it shouldn't be about looks. It has
Yeah.
to be more than that. So losing
But
weight
I mean,
just
how are you
for
saying
that.
that? It is about looks, right? A lot of people judge you with looks. I
At
mean, come
certain
on.
point is, but
Yeah, like the makeup
when I
industry
deal
is
with
living on
patients,
that.
I tell them it's not
Yes.
about look, it's about
Yeah.
everything.
We got a lot of things to make it look more beautier. When you're healthy, of
I
course.
mean, the whole makeup industry is based on that. You keep putting that on your face to look beautiful. Come on.
Right.
What are you talking about, guys?
No,
So
no.
now there are pageants
But
for plus.
to just look skinny, there is a lot of things I meant. To
Ah,
just skinny, if you're not even skinny, but it doesn't work the way it is. So we need to be healthy. Actually, last year we did an initiative and we are in Charlotte, North Carolina. We did
mm-hmm.
a fashion show in the Festival of India, and we did another things also. Who all in different sizes, but we worked for 1 month and we ran for around 50 miles. And it's not one at a time; it's a 1 month project. We all did.
Mm-hmm.
We are all healthy, so we are getting the awareness. It's not about the size. It's not about the color. It's
But how
how
many
you
people actually
carry
listen
See,
to you,
that's the
Soumya?
spirit. I totally agree with her. That's how it
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah,
So
We have
does
to encourage
everybody agree with
people to be
Ankita and
fit
Soumya?
and healthy.
I don't agree with that because, I feel like we do that, but people still come back to the same circle. Do you
I
guys not
think,
feel
Yeah.
that?
the
something,
way you
I think doing it at a re-
like an addiction. If you start working out, even though it's cold right now, still we are going for a walk or a run with a group of bunch of people. You are
I
starting.
cannot exercise. I
But
want
yeah,
to
but
lose
it
weight
differs
without
from,
exercising.
yeah, it
So,
differs from
Nina, what
person
were
to
you saying?
person.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Nina.
What I was saying was like doing it at our community level is not good enough. I think it has to start like with bigger entertainment industries like Bollywood and Hollywood and the modeling industry and all of this. I think the change has to
Platform.
start from them because we
It's
are always
already there. It's
Yeah.
already
It
there. There
has
are
changed
pageants
already.
happening for
From
plus
small
size
one,
women,
it will be
The,
a problem.
and designers also ask for plus
What
size
will they go
models.
up?
yeah. So does Shreya, you agree with what Ankita and Ankita
No,
and
what I'm
Soumya are
trying to
saying?
say for last 5 minutes is like when we are discussing about size, right? So I'm
Yeah.
coming. So she said, I have another opinion for that. The entertainment industry has to start. It has already started, but not many people are aware about it. There are plus size pageants, and I have personally known people, my friends who have participated in plus size pageants, and There are also fashion designers who ask for plus
So you
size
believe
models.
there is a change happening in your
Mhm.
It is
opinion?
But
happening.
having
Yeah.
a plus size pageant is
Sure.
not it, because
Mamta,
you
go
have to.
ahead. You can talk to. Don't have to raise hand. This is discussion. The
Okay,
more
I
we
didn't
talk.
get a chance from
Go
five
ahead,
minutes.
Mamta.
See, in my opinion, actually, you have to embrace yourself, how you look. That's the first thing I believe. In my personal experience, I'm now 30-year-old, and when I got a pregnancy and a kid, I put on weight as usual.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
then after that, I became normal. So all my friends were like, "How did you become?" It's my body nature. Whatever, however I eat, I don't become fat.
I have
So
to get
I
that
would be
body. I don't have that.
I
Sorry.
envy you.
Yeah.
so I
I
would be
know.
motivated. That's my main motto. See, it goes with looks, definitely. We are in 2020 generation, and even teenagers, they are so concentrated about their booty, everything. And
Yeah.
they're doing surgeries. I was
Surgeries,
shocked.
That's the
Botox,
sad part
fillers,
about
all
I
it.
these
was
things.
shocked.
Yeah.
You are just a
even
16, 17.
and
What do you
everything.
think we should do that,
But
Vaishnavi? Do all this Botox and all this stuff to do beautiful?
I think so.
No.
I think so. It's their choice.
Yeah.
They want to look beautiful. For them, that's beauty. So why not?
But
Yeah.
I,
Who thinks that it's okay to do all the Botox and all and be in
I,
par with other people? Come on,
I
guys,
think
let's
it
have
is
it.
the pressure,
Personal
the peer
choice.
pressure that they face, like you have to have a perfect nose and you have to have perfect whatever. So that's
mouth.
the pressure they face, and that's why they feel they have the need
But do
to.
you feel that pressure? Like, do you think we should get all go at get Botox and do those all things? Do you feel
But
pressure
the
like
No,
that?
thing is,
Only if you like. We shouldn't take it as a pressure, but definitely if you like it, you should get it done.
but
It's
I
a
but
wish.
it
I
but
think
it
agree
leads
with you on
it
that.
leads to your health issues. So many people have faced health issues after that
right.
in very
It's too
young
much of a
age.
risk.
Yeah. Nina,
but
what
but
were you
these
saying?
days, like every single person is aware of what they're going to do, right? So sometimes if that is what they need and that is what it's going to
Yeah,
make
I
them
mean, if
happy,
you
it's
want to get a
their
Botox
personal
to remove
choice.
your lines,
So
why
all those
not, right?
fillers and
Ankita, go
Botox
ahead.
and all
Please go
those
ahead.
things we are
Yeah.
talking about, I mean, see, I'm not against that. It's
Mm-hmm.
because it's at certain level of certain time or certain stage of in your
Life.
life, you might want to get something done, which is okay. I mean, it's just your decision, and it's your
Yeah.
decision what exactly you want. But if you're talking about teenagers getting things done, no, they needs to be
Exactly.
educated.
Exactly, that's what I
Exactly.
wanted to say. The teenagers has to be educated, and it's not the age to do that now
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah. Soumya, what were you saying?
No, for the teens, and they have a lot of light in their thing. When I was a teen, I remember I wanted nice, a lot of things. My nose always I used to fail, but now my nose is good. I'm wearing my nose ring.
Yeah, and sometimes you
Yes.
might
I want to
Nina,
get
go ahead.
surgery for
yeah,
my
see,
nose.
like,
My mom was looking like this. Oh my God, really? You want to get surgery for your nose? Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure. And the
Yeah,
models, how they used to
rhinoplasty. Why not?
and
That's
you
what
know
we
what,
are.
Nina, what were you
I've
saying? Go.
always noticed when you want to change something about yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nina, let me talk to Nina. Quick, go ahead,
yeah.
Nina.
So I think I've always noticed that when you want to change something about yourself and you tell someone, look, I want to get this done, they're like, why? You're perfect. So to others, you look perfect, but inside you're like, no, I
Inside,
do
it's
have this
your
insecurity.
Yeah.
insecurities.
So
It's
it's
But then
your,
something
you
again,
want
ahead.
to,
Yeah.
yeah.
the thing is you should not need anybody's approval on
Mhm.
exactly how you're. So that's what it is. The peer pressure
But
is
but it's social world. We need
Yeah.
approval.
approval. Come
See,
on, like
Last year,
people want
I
to.
feel so much pressure in the teenage. Now I feel I'm so confident. I just overcome that. If I would have that probably I would have regretted because of the side effects and everything. Now I'm really good. Somebody
So,
mentioned
are you
that.
guys telling me that if you get an opportunity for a plastic surgery and they say everything is paid and you can get your nose done or you can get your eyes done, you won't do it?
I won't do
No,
Come
it.
on.
but it,
I
certainly
just
not.
won't do
but
it.
it is
You
based on their
personally,
own personal
you will
I think
lose
the
decision.
your
risks are not
identity.
worth it. The
Yeah, it's
risks
It's
all
are
not
not
worth
worth
personal
it,
it.
even if
opinion.
it's free and it's from the best doctor and they're going to tell you like, I'm going to make your nose look like Aishwarya Rai. You
No,
won't do it?
no, no.
No, because I'm
No.
perfectly happy with the way I
However
look.
we look now, we are beautiful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
That,
overcome that. It's
One
really
more,
Everybody's gonna look the
Because
same.
why we're all
That's the problem.
yeah, that's
so
true.
People
But
look
majority,
yeah.
all the same.
What were you saying, Shreya?
yeah,
there is
majority
one
of
more
us
thing.
here are saying no, like we won't be doing it. I also agree to that because we are all aware of the side effects and the risk that happens after we get it done. Everybody here is aware, so we all say like no, we won't get it done.
Yeah, and what
Yeah,
if
no,
you
I
end
know.
up
I'm going to
looking
ask
worse off?
everybody of you if we get free, they'll say, okay, free debit card. Here is you, go get it done. Who all will say no? Come on.
I'll say no.
No,
I'll say no.
why say
No,
no?
still no.
And we have seen a lot of heroines actually their surgeries got failed,
Yes.
Yeah,
and they are looking more. It's not looking good now. Before
yeah.
they're looking even
Because
better.
they destroy the natural look, right? By
Right.
doing all
Yeah,
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all God-given beauty. Embrace it.
So this was a great discussion about diet.
Yeah.
It went
Right.
all the way to
Oh, yeah.
face. It went all the way to surgery. So love that. This is what exactly the debate should be. What do you think besides that? So let's talk about the next topic, which is very important for women, especially because we are doing so many things, mental health. And I know some of you are actually involved in mental health. So I want to ask, like, when I talk to people, they say, "Woman, you're very strong. You should not worry about mental health because you're just strong on its own." What do you think about that?
Oh, I think every woman individually is not like they are strong, but I'm sure they have their emotional side, and
Yeah.
it's how they level up that emotions in themselves. So, my mom is a depression patient, so she keeps saying that I'm a depression patient, I'm a depression patient for like 100 times in a day, which makes her 200 times more depressed. And
Yeah.
I don't know how to, she has to stop saying that in the first place to get out
How
of
to
it.
get
Yeah,
out
So
of it,
whenever
right?
she says depressed, whenever she says I'm depressed, I don't react anymore.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
she
No,
feels
that's
that
a very,
because she's
thank you for
seeking
sharing
for
that. Yeah.
sympathy.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
So
that's very,
stop giving
yeah.
that sympathy at the stage, and then she starts getting improved. So I think everyone has that balanced emotions, and then you
But do you
know,
think mental health is important for women? Like some
Oh
people
my
say they
God.
don't.
Definitely,
I think it is
definitely,
the
definitely.
most important thing.
absolutely.
Mamta, what were you saying? Go ahead, Mamta. Okay.
Absolutely, because so many people now, the main issue they are facing is the mental health. It's due to family problems, and the main problem I see in women with causes mental health is now PCOD and PCOS.
Mhm.
I wanted to raise this point because I have seen so many my own friends, they are literally depressed because
What is
of
all
that.
that? Can you explain? I understand, but for others, like,
Oh yes, I
I
don't understand.
I don't know about the scientific names, but because of that, actually, you put on weight, and some people doesn't get pregnancy easily,
yeah.
and
So
so
it's
many
some defects in ovaries where you actually have some issues, or
exactly.
Yeah.
you also have like stress
That's a
issues and
major
things like that.
problem I have been seeing nowadays, and due to that, it also affects your mental strength.
Yeah. So I think the
And
social
see,
pressure is very much. Go ahead.
Yeah.
see, like in taking in women, right? We all are strong women. We all are independent. We all are doing so many things. But every woman will have some downtime in your life. Even
Yeah.
I used to have, during postpartum, during the regular monthly cycle. Plus when you go to 40s, you have different moods, different timings when you are off. So we need to think about like how we can
Go
Not
ahead,
only
Soumya.
handle
health,
about
but social media also impacting on everybody's mental health.
Yeah. How does media
Especially
play a role
the
in that? Do
Oh
you agree
yes.
media plays a role?
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
I totally, yeah,
200%.
100% agree to it.
200%.
So I'm
Okay, that's
posting a
great.
story today. I add 100 filters to it. I want to look good in it. And then I see how many people liked it. Only 50. Oh, my friends got 100 likes. I got only 50.
Oh,
Am
yeah.
I
So the
not
Yeah,
social
pretty?
thing of
how
acceptance.
many
Start
good comments
comparing.
we got? How many bad comments we got? Okay, go and hide the bad
I
comments.
think the
Keep up the
Facebook
good
and
comments.
Twitter and Snapchat and all that stuff, it's all about looking at how many people looked at your thing. I mean,
End
it's
of the day,
Exactly.
that
amazing.
is
That's
what is good.
crazy.
Yeah,
Not
it's now
necessarily, but
Instagram.
it's
Now it's
it's
Instagram.
Instagram. Ankita, you're quiet. What are your thoughts about
it's
this? Mental health.
No, I was just listening to everybody. Yeah, I was trying to, yeah. So yeah, I agree with everybody. So mental health is definitely probably the most important aspect, especially these days. In modern world, uh, it's more. It seems like we have to pay more attention to mental health than the physical health. Is it because if you have mental when your mental health is good, you're able to do everything that you need to do.
Yeah.
So need more and more education on that, definitely.
Does everyone agree with Ankita that we need education on mental health? Nina, what do you say?
Definitely.
So,
Nina?
Yeah.
Shefali,
Totally,
you had said earlier that aren't women strong? Do they really need mental health? So the thing with mental health is women actually are prone more to anxiety and depression than men are. I just found that out, and it is because they go through so many roles in their life, and you're strong until something actually happens.
Yeah.
And when something happens in your life that someone has been diagnosed with cancer, what do you do with a situation like that? The strongest of women is going to have
Go
a
through it, especially if it's breast
going through
cancer,
hell.
something that's going to,
Yeah.
basically affect
Breast
your
cancer
body.
is a major problem.
Yeah.
Y-
So,
yeah,
so
But
I think your mental health you think is great. Go ahead.
strong comparatively men, they're multitasking, they are really strong emotionally. Comparatively men breaks really quickly, I feel, than women, because
I agree with
for
that.
women as in
Yeah.
there is a husband around her, there is in-laws, but she don't want to break up in front of her kids. But father's just, okay, done, I'm just leaving the house, and he'll just go for a ride. But moms
Yeah.
are able,
Yeah.
they have a lot of controlling power, and they have a lot of things. If it's a man,
Shreya, what
they
were you
can just
saying?
Even now,
While we are talking about mental health, like we are also lucky here, we have a good family environment. We should not forget about women who undergo domestic violence and domestic abuse.
yeah,
They
I was
need
gonna
more
talk.
mental support.
Yeah, and even now, right, even in this 2020, there are still women even in United States who are going through domestic
Yes.
violence, who
Right.
prioritize their husband, the kids, and still make them the least priority. There are people whom even I know, and I'm trying to help all of them out. There are so many issues even at this century. Even still men are on an upper hand sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we really need to be strong
Yeah.
enough.
Yes.
First,
We support
we need
each
to
other.
mentally be strong enough to handle all the issues, that arise out of that. It's not like completely eradicated, though they might be well educated, they might be in a good profession, but still they are mentally, sometimes they can be upset. So educating.
So, Meenal, do you think that when people say, "Oh, you're strong, you're woman, you don't have to worry about woman, mental health and all that," what will you tell them?
I do tell them that I'm very strong and I have the willpower to overcome whatever my problem is. But there are times, sometimes even I'm a human, right? Even I might be down sometimes,
Yeah.
but I try solutions, ways to get out of that and come out of that. But
I think the
Women
main
are-
problem with women is
these are the taboo situations out there. People usually they won't speak up much, especially in India.
I mean, people are listening to Soumya. Do you believe it's a taboo? Let's ask
Yes.
her a question.
Yes.
Why don't
I
you guys
agree.
ask her a question? You
Yes,
think
I
it's a
agree.
taboo?
Still, there are stigmas sticking around mental health and reproductive health, menstrual hygiene. So we need to educate men as well. Even though it's
Even though
2020, not many men are aware about it.
Yeah.
But does mental health link to a taboo, or mental health is that women actually don't speak and they keep bearing themselves and they don't actually look out for help
Yes.
and they're just kind of
they
dealing with
don't
it?
they don't
I think
actually look out for help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Even
think
Few
there
also
are
people
it is
doesn't look
taboo.
at.
keep it
They
inside.
believe that they
Nina,
are
go ahead.
supposed to be. I
Yeah,
think
Nina, go
women.
ahead.
I think it is a taboo, like you said, because women eternally believe that they have to be strong. They can't break down in front of others. They cannot afford to be depressed all the time. So they bottle up their emotions so much. They don't talk it out with their friends. They don't talk it out with their relatives. So much so it affects them all the more. So I think it's important. Communication is a very, very important.
Venting out
See,
is
both kind of people are there, actually extrovert and introvert. So I'm person like I'll just show my emotions instantly. But as Nina said, few people actually they control their emotions, they hide their emotions. So for them it will be even more difficult. Women are mentally strong but still sensitive.
Yeah. So I think our
I think
message then is
activities
that
like
please seek for help.
activities like women empowerment, like what we are doing. Oh, sorry, continue.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Vaishnavi. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that activities like these, like women empowerment, like supporting each other and sharing my sorrows with someone else, and then how did I overcome that, and you sharing the same with me. I think talking a lot
inspired.
about in different platforms will get everyone together.
Yeah,
And,
venting
okay,
it
we all
out,
are
talking to
achievers.
each other.
One more point I want to make about women. It's sometimes it's problems that you bring onto yourself also. Like for example, someone mentioned social media, right? Why the hell do you want to browse through your through all your
I
friends'
want all
pictures
my
and get
likes and
jealous and
comments.
get
Come
crazy?
on.
It takes a
like-
lot
I
of
like
time for
comments.
them to realize that, you know, they think, oh, it's fun, and then slowly they try to realize, okay, this is
But
actually
don't you feel
impacting
that you
me.
get pressure from other people that you didn't get comments, you didn't get likes? I got these many likes.
But
I
it's,
got
Yes.
it's
No,
at
I don't
the
think
end.
anybody is that immature, you know, to say,
Yeah.
hey, like stuff.
come on.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
everybody agree to Nina that they're immature? Come on. Tell them what's happening in real life.
No, I think
No,
people
but
still count
social
on likes
media-
and
No,
yeah,
actually, people are stressed about their likes and comments on their
I
pictures.
agree.
Ankita, you're awfully quiet. Come on. What do you think about these likes and comments and people harassing?
Right. I think so because of I totally agree. Because of the social media, things have become worse.
Yes.
Earlier, we were more focused about our family. You know, things are things happening in the family, things happening with family, friends, and other things, the real things, right? Those were like real things. Now we have things which are actually virtual. Nobody cares. Like we might have 1,000 friends over the Facebook, and really, if you try to find like 2 people, it might be difficult to find, right?
No,
So
but
that's
I
what
tell
is
you,
happening.
Ankita, I have to disagree there because I have seen people counting comments and telling their friends, go give a comment because I need 100 comments.
Yes, I agree.
You are
Agree.
absolutely right.
I have seen people.
Right?
Yeah,
Don't you
And
guys?
I agree
It's
with
true.
that only shows that you don't even mind that it's a fake comment. You know, you're actually
No,
forcing your
because
friend
they
to
just
make
want
comment.
to write a comment.
So
That's
that
all
is
it is.
so this is
Which
another
is
thing.
immaturity.
People are not real anymore. People
No.
are getting more towards that virtual life. It's
Yeah.
like they know. I mean, you see I see comments all the time, and then you realize, really. I mean, is that
I
true?
know people
There's no
who
honest
actually
opinion. There is
literally go
nothing
out.
honest.
Yeah,
On
but I know
social
people
media.
who literally go out and tell people, can you please make sure you write comment? They'll call all their friends and say, I posted this, write
And the
comment. Don't you know
funny
that?
thing about that is sometimes people don't even see the content.
Yeah, that is
They don't even see the
Right.
content. They just
That is
I've
true.
done it.
comment.
They just dislike or they just
But
comment
I
something.
have, I agree to all these things, but still, social media, it's how you look at it, right? Because
Yes.
we are aware of this pageant, in fact, through social media.
Yeah, true.
There are so many things which you could learn, which you could be inspired by looking at others. I mean, I agree to the likes and comments part, but it's not like totally, something which could be neglected. We are in 2020 and we are going to be in this virtual world going forward. It's how you look at it, what you take from it, right?
Yeah.
I post
totally
pictures,
agree
I
with
look
you
at other
on that.
pictures, I appreciate them, but I do it, from the heart, and I don't care who says what. But the thing is, it's not like a big crime. It's not like a big sin. I mean,
Again,
it's
you
how
have
you
to
look
set
at
your
it. It's what you learn from,
It's all
right?
Yeah.
you have
I
to
have
set your
been
priorities.
inspired
You have
from-
to
You have to set your priorities, Ankita's right.
Yeah,
I have been inspired from so many of my friends who do charity, who do, how to, update with the latest trend, latest fashion. They give us so many whereabouts of so many things. So I wouldn't completely agree to this.
But I want to know from you, Meenal, that you don't care about the comments then?
I mean, it's what people think. I know who I am,
Seriously,
right?
truth.
Whatever.
I mean, come on. Like, you
No,
don't
no,
care
as I
about the
said,
likes?
as I said,
somebody-
since we are aware about it, okay, we are like, our perspective has changed. Even if we get comments or not comments or
Yeah.
not, we are okay with it. But in
Yeah.
majority, Shefali ma'am is talking about in majority of the
Yeah.
world, it is today.
I think I
people
got
are
the
care
best
about
I
best
understand.
group for
See, I
debate today.
understand that,
Who's
but
really doesn't care. I
Everyone is
care.
interested
I'm
in
just
talking
kidding.
about, we are actually redirecting completely from, I think, mental health to social media.
Yes.
But it plays a
right
huge
because we
part.
could talk a
Social
lot
Yeah,
media
about
no,
plays
very
social
a
media.
active
huge
on
part in mental
But
health.
I
Yeah,
think
but
the
social
both are
media plays a part
interrelated.
in mental
Yes,
health.
Social media and mental health
yes.
They are
interrelated.
related. I
Social
think,
media has inflicted mental health.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I think it plays a big role, right?
Yeah.
So one thing,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about social media, it can be very beneficial too, but we are not really, talking about how basically we're talking about mental health and the social
Yeah.
media. So
Yeah.
definitely it
Actually,
has
social media
that
can
impact.
improve your mental health in ways
Yeah.
too, right? Like sometimes when you watch a video that's like, an animal, if you're fond of animals or something, and you're
Puppy love.
watching a really
Yeah.
cute cat video or a dog video, it makes you happy. So
Right.
there
Yeah,
are ways.
it's all like based on the coin has both sides. So it's all in your perception how you are
Yeah,
looking.
yeah,
On whom
true.
you follow and
We
what
need
So,
to
what would
educate
be our
you
others
want to
message
see.
for
also.
mental health here? Our message should be that every woman should really take care of this. And like we talked about,
Right.
health. They should take care of their mental health. If there are any issues, they should seek out, not worry about the social impact, social media, and things
Right.
like that. Right? That's what we
Yes.
are trying
Yes,
to
look
convey.
at the
Yeah, yeah.
positive side of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Take
Yes,
the positive
yes.
side.
Yeah.
I
Okay. That was wonderful and very exciting. So now let's come to, we have only two more questions, but I really want to not leave because it's so exciting and great
Yeah.
debate.
Yeah,
So
it's going good.
it's going wonderful. And I think we need to keep cross questioning each other and not agreeing to each other. So that will be wonderful. So let's talk about COVID. So do you think, I mean, oh God, who knew about pandemic? Sitting
Oh,
there, here we are from
Oh,
9 to 10 months. We all are in this environment with with our family and things like that. So I want to know, do you think COVID is real? And the second thing is, do you think what we did is good enough? So it's a very debatable thing and it's very tough.
Right.
So please be honest and talk about exactly what you think. Let's go with Ankita.
First of all, COVID is real because I work in the hospital, so I know that.
Yeah.
But people do actually say that. Is
Mhm.
that real? It's like
Many
you have to
people.
come with me and then see a patient dying, and then you'll know that's real.
Mhm.
Right.
So
yeah.
yeah, and then second part, whether we have done enough. Well, I think yeah. I mean, unless we try
No,
to
I didn't
blame
mean politically. I meant
different
like more
entities,
like us
right?
as
And then
people, us as people.
yeah. So I think that COVID in this time period, people have, as we said, there were like some bad part and good part too. But I have seen people learn more family values. They looked inside and really realized what is more important to them. And so many people have learned or developed their dormant
But do
skills.
you agree, Ankita, that it actually is a China virus? Did it come from all the stories that are coveting in terms of COVID and how people say that don't worry about the mask, it doesn't really matter.
No, not
What do
at
you
all.
think?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I
What
really want to bring those people to the hospital and then show
show
them the
them what
reality.
is the real world? What does other people think? Come on,
Yeah,
yes, Nina.
I think
I
COVID
think
is as
everyone
real
feels
as
safe.
you and me. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have people in my distant family who have passed away from COVID, and I've heard horror stories about people
Yeah.
struggling on their ventilators. So it's very much real. And have we done enough? I don't think we have. There are a lot of people I know for Thanksgiving, for Diwali, who have gotten together with their friends and neighbors, and just to like burn some firecrackers and do some masti. They're not taking it
But
seriously
Nina,
at
when
all.
people talk, they say that we are in a contained environment. We are not really spreading. So what's the problem if we have 5 people?
Yeah,
Is
those
that wrong?
5 people are meeting 5 other people. Those 5 people, I mean, it just needs one infected person to come in
Yeah.
contact with you. And
What,
that's a big risk you're taking. And then you're bringing
Mhm.
it home to your family and other
What
people. And if
about
you
other
have,
people? What do you guys think? Do you have something to say to Nina?
I think on this
Yeah.
topic, I don't think anyone has a fight back because everyone has
Yeah.
seen what COVID is and they know from where it came. I'm not saying from China, but I don't want to get into controversies of is it from
No, I
China, is
think
it
it's,
a
I
war?
actually don't want to get into controversy, but what I
Yeah,
was trying to do is there's so many stories, right?
right.
Yes.
It's like all these myths around that, and that's why people don't believe it, that it's
well,
actually
it
real or
did
not.
come from China, but it doesn't matter where it came
Yeah,
from. It's
true.
here
From,
and it's
yeah,
here
it's
to
real.
stay
It's
unless
real.
we do
Yeah.
something about it.
Yeah,
And
Something
masks.
about it.
real.
Yeah, masks and
And it's
sanitizers
better
are
we
the
take.
best.
Hmm.
See, no
Okay.
one has
Actually,
looked.
no matter where it came from, actually, as everybody said, but we are like a 5 families group with the kids. Everybody it's staying in home only because my one is a pre-K. They don't have virtual school. Staying in home it's really hard. But we 5 families are meeting every weekends or some 10-15 days each time. But we are not going anywhere else or not meeting any other groups.
Hmm.
So that's working out. So we are making it smaller version groups, and we are just keep communicating with those people and having fun little bit, so entertaining ourselves in this pandemic time and helping each other. So we
Yeah,
are doing.
And
But I
As a
think there are few people who are like, separated before the COVID started. Like the husband is somewhere, the wife is somewhere, and they're like struggling to meet, like likewise, mother or child. So they are finding ways to,
Shreya,
Yes,
Exactly.
like
COVID
Vaishnavi
taught.
said, I had the same situation. The first half of the lockdown, I was back in India and my husband was in the US. So once the flights have resumed, I flew back to the US.
Right. So I
Yeah.
think everyone has a priority. Like they understand what COVID is, but situations are building up such a way
Yeah,
that you have
yeah.
to take a step to, get to what
yeah.
you're looking for.
Yeah,
So
Meenal, what
COVID
do you
we
made.
think?
can't avoid
Meenal,
this.
what do you think?
COVID,
And
COVID
now,
is
all the stuff that's really important. Actually, a lot of cases are happening, but one good part of COVID is we are learning a lot of family values and we are learning a lot of good
Correct.
things, and especially shopping, we are not shopping.
Yeah, Meenal,
no,
what
but
do you
the
think?
Yeah, we are
pros
shopping.
Lots
We
of
are shopping
saving
through
for
online.
sure.
Shopping. I'm
I
going
was
on
going to
Amazon
also
and
say,
shopping. Come
Lots
on,
of
guys.
saving.
On a whole,
Meenal, what
if
do you
we
think?
did,
Meenal,
COVID,
go ahead, Meenal.
yeah. So I
Meenal.
was just going to say that, the vaccine is right around the corner and there is light at the end of the tunnel. All we need to do is have a little bit of patience and continue isolating to keep ourselves and our families safe. I think that's really important to
That's
do
very
that.
important message.
on a
Meenal,
Yeah.
whole,
you wanted
if
to say
we did,
something?
yes.
Meenal, go ahead.
yeah. COVID is actually real, but from when it has been already like 9 months from March till now. I mean, slowly we have been accommodating, adapting to COVID, and people are being educated and trying to wear masks and going around. But sometimes there are my friends too. Like couple of them come home, they say hi hello, but that helps us keep going on. Otherwise we all would be depressed right now.
Right. I
Yeah,
think
If you
half
no,
of
don't
them
that
are
even
is.
see
already
any
mentally
people
disturbed.
at all, no, COVID is hard. It's really hard, for people who are always out on stages, on shows. There are a number of people who have been affected by this, but I hope we'll get the shots soon, and I want to see some light,
Yeah,
in
looking
the
forward
next
for the
6 months.
vaccine.
We hope that
Looking
lossless
forward, but we
drops.
can
Yeah.
try to be safe, and of
Safe
course
in
wear
the
the
meantime.
mask, keep
Yeah,
keep yourself hygienated and stuff.
Yeah,
COVID is
focus
real
on
and it has a real impact on
yeah.
all of us.
Go
On a
But
ahead,
whole,
as
on
Meena.
a
Go ahead. Go, guys, talk to each other. You can
yeah, on
question
a
each other
whole,
as
if we
well.
did good, yes, we did the best we can to support during the COVID times, during the lockdown. I think we all did come out of it very well. We did the
but it's not over yet.
Yeah,
Not
we
over
haven't
yet.
we
over it,
haven't
but
come
at
out.
least it's
The
not
worst is
better.
yet to come.
Yeah, but it's
Actually, we
not
got
the
used to
Mamta, go
live with.
ahead. Mamta,
yeah.
go
living
ahead.
like
Ah,
this, yeah,
Yeah, we're just
working
living.
from
I'm talking
home.
about the complete lockdown, which is not there anymore. The
Yeah.
first initial
I
months
hope there's
were
a
really
complete
tough.
lockdown. There is all these
I
cases and
wish.
numbers going
yeah,
on. What are you talking
actually, we
about?
got used to live with COVID now. So
Yeah.
there is no end for this, and we don't know when
Now
you're
if they're
gonna
going to ask us to
overcome
come
this
back to
paranoid
work, it's
situation.
going to be hard. If they
It
ask you to
is.
come
Oh
back
my
to work,
God.
it's
I
going to
don't
be
know
hard.
how I'll go.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
then
Now
just like
they're so lazy
just
that they
like
don't
we
want to go
said,
to work.
just like we said, for the social platforms, we need to think on the positive side and take what we can get from it. I think with this COVID situation, it's the same thing. You have your family, you spend so much time with them, you actually
Yeah.
you
That's
bond
what
with
I
That's
them,
So
said.
much.
the only
Come
thing
out of
we.
it
figure out
really
ways
well
you
in a
can
But
stay
it
fit
should be in
virtually.
balance, guys. I don't think you want too much also, really,
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
We are
coming back
staying
to
with kids and husband all the time at
Yeah.
home.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
were happy.
so coming back to
Exactly.
the original thing, that have we done enough? So what I really want to say is, right, I think we have done enough, right?
yes,
Mhm.
that's
People
what
did,
I said.
yeah. So we cannot really
I don't
blame
agree with that.
or I cannot blame
No,
anybody
but I
for
think Nina is
wearing
right.
the
I mean,
mask or meeting with people. It's just because it's been enough. It's been enough
Yeah,
long time.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
I
now
agree
it's
with
time to
It's
put
a
Ankita.
forward
trying
whatever has
time,
happened.
Ankita. I
yeah.
think it's a really hard time, but you just cannot say it's enough because that's not what the virus is thinking. Like
Right,
it's
right.
there
And I
and
totally
it's
agree with it. But the thing is, now we know that we have the vaccine out there.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
we have to
I
come
I
don't know
agree
the
with
and
vaccine is
tell
Ankita.
there or
everybody
not there.
that
We
you
didn't
have
get it
crossed
yet.
that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
No,
didn't
agree
it
with
get
is
it
there,
yet.
but
Just
it's
the
never
No,
come
end.
it's
In
to us.
there
safety of
yet.
the
One
We
more
vaccine.
get it
Come
month
there.
and
Where
you'll
on.
be
the
done.
vaccine is. It's
This
No,
not
it
this is
takes
the time when our
it takes a
patience
lot of
gets
months to get into
tested
your
to the
hand.
Yeah.
limit.
I mean,
Right,
maybe,
right.
healthcare workers, but the common people will not get it and nobody
Yes.
knows about the
No,
safety
but
of the
I
vaccine.
Thing
also
is,
go
when
with
you don't
Ankita.
accept,
Not going to get it as soon as it is. So we need to be careful for 2 to 3 more months because it's a
Yeah.
winter.
yeah,
So it's
exactly. Now we know that we have the vaccine available. The
I
only
But
mean, I
problem
think
comes
the
in.
issue though I have with that, Ankita, is that who knows about this vaccine? We haven't
Yeah.
gotten it yet.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know?
It's
No,
somewhere
but
there.
And no
I am
one
very
is,
hopeful.
and no one is
Personally, I'm
ready
very
to,
hopeful to the
and
vaccine.
no one is ready to accept the vaccine because they're scared how it's gonna reflect on your body, what the side effects you're gonna face. So
Yeah, I
I
think here
think,
we are
Side
thinking,
effects, I think, are a
too
small
much here.
risk compared. I think side effects are a really small risk compared to the benefits that it's going to have on you.
Exactly.
okay,
Yeah.
I think
okay,
you're supposed to take 2 courses.
But how do you know that it's not going to interact with other
yeah,
drugs that you're taking? What is the long-term safety? It's just been a couple of months. Normally, vaccines takes about years to develop, and this was like a shortcut. So how do you know it's safe?
You don't know it's safe, but you just have to rely on the medical medical experts.
Professionals out
So both
there.
the,
Yeah.
all the medical
Okay,
I
Ankita,
think
you
here
and I
you
are
have to
in
there
weigh,
are
pressure
more.
here.
you have to weigh risk and
We
lot
benefit.
of
have,
doctors
I think we
here.
have like 3
So
or 4 doctors here. I believe.
weigh risk and
Yeah,
benefit. What is more
we
important at
believe
this
you.
point?
Okay, you don't believe
Yeah,
us
We
because
believe all
I'm
the
the
doctors here.
Ankita and I have pressure here.
yeah.
But let's go to the last question. This was great discussion. The last question I have is about women right, and this is an important question, and I really want you guys to debate with each other. Is do you believe women right is actually appreciated? Does women have right in today's world? What are you guys thinking about women rights
Do
as women
you
leadership?
mean, when you say women's rights, do you mean in general, or do
Or
you mean
health.
like the health
Yeah.
health
In the
I
health.
think I think we should talk about anything. I'm not limiting to just in health. I mean, we already talked about women right in health,
Okay,
whether it's a
Right,
privilege or
right.
not. I think this is the last question, an important question, especially because we're part of a pageant. We are doing, we are showcasing women talent. So,
yes.
do you believe that actually women have right today in today's world, in US, in third world countries? How do you view women, and what do you think? And it's very debatable. Like some people believe yes, some not. They talk about things like that. So let's talk about it.
I think everyone believes it's yes. I think all the questions
Do you believe
were.
women have right in
I,
India?
I
Really?
I think
Like,
women
oh,
should have
oh,
rights. I
I thought
think
you were. Uh,
Go ahead. Yeah, go talk to each other. I have no
no,
issue.
I think I
Bring
mistook
it
the
open.
question
yeah,
because
I think she did misunderstand the question.
I'm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now I got some clarity. Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
no issue. Go ahead. Now we can bring it.
Okay, so what
Guys,
I
talk.
was
Otherwise,
saying is,
somebody else is gonna talk.
okay,
Talk.
I'm gonna I'm always
You
ready
go
to go.
down. Go ahead.
We
What
are
I was
always
saying
ready
is,
to.
see,
Yeah.
women and men are born equal, right? So definitely, if men have rights, women should have rights, since we are all equal. But
But
that is not
do they have
happening.
rights?
I
Should
don't
have
see
rights
that.
is great. You
I
don't
don't
see
see
So
that?
that
base,
happening though.
yeah. So
See,
basically,
still,
officially, women have equal rights, right? There's no doubt about it, right?
but still there is an underestimation about women
It's
and
just the
men. There
mindset,
is
it's the
inequality.
social situations, it's just the social pressure, it's
So Ankita, you
mindset
Yeah,
think that there's
But
a
that
I
leads
think
social
to.
that
pressure,
social.
that's why. Yeah. There's
yeah.
a
But
social pressure, that's why.
educated
Go
people
ahead.
knows that
Yeah,
men
the
and
high
women are
class and
equal.
educated people
Yeah,
don't
but
believe.
not the people who are not educated, like in India. They always treat women down.
I think that
Can't
women
do.
have
Yeah,
right today.
not
You
only in
all are saying
India,
that
like
women don't
across
have
the
rights.
globe, women still face discrimination and violence.
That's what I wanted to say.
Women, yeah, though we say, we can say women have rights, but still there is some discrimination in
Yeah,
workplace. There
Yes,
is
but
some
I don't
discrimination
agree
in the
with you
health
guys
industry.
because look at what the
There is
changes have happened. Come on, we can actually go attend pageants after.
Let's take, for example, equal pay for women,
yeah,
equal pay for equal work. Even in the US, okay, we are the
it's
most
not there.
developed economy in the world, but then are we paid the same amount as our
But we are
Equally,
becoming
no,
Oh,
no,
executives.
is
no.
Come
that
on.
true? I really want to ask you, is that true? Women are not paid equally in
It
US?
is it
I
is very
No,
much true.
I never faced. I disagree with that
Actually,
because
I
in
I have never faced that
about
either. So
new mothers. New mothers, they are not really taking care because they don't have much maternity leaves or a paid leaves. They should
But then
certainly.
now you're saying that women should be treated better than men. I mean, why can't men get paternity leave? I mean,
because
now you're
men
saying
can't give delivery, so women only can
no,
deliver baby.
no. I totally men should be given paternity leave too.
Yes.
yeah,
right.
because if
Good.
you want to stand same in pay and everything, then everything should be same, right? Why
Yeah,
new
right.
mothers can get special thing, right?
I agree,
So
not that much, but
We are
should get
holding a
some,
baby for 10
definitely.
months. So we have
9 months, yeah, 10 months ka se ho gaye. No, No, but seriously,
Yes.
jokes apart. I mean, I personally think, in my opinion, some of you I don't agree, because look at where we have women executives. You have in Microsoft, you have in all these pharma companies, all these top women are leaders. Do you think they're not treated same?
No, see, they will hire
See,
you. You feel
yeah,
everything is all normal, but then when they send you to any projects or something like that, they think like, oh, they're going to have their menses now. It's going to disturb them. So let me
Oh,
send two men instead of this girl. So
exactly.
that thing is still there. They feel like once we have menses, we
Yeah,
have
she
to
might
go
get
to work.
pregnant.
So
She
there
might get
is,
a
Yeah, she
actually,
might get
there
Yeah.
is
pregnant.
definitely a
So all
bias.
those little opportunities, big opportunities are grabbed.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
women
amen.
is stronger in all areas, but there is slight 10% they will think about women discrimination.
Yes, still it's exist.
They
It
Not
does
only in
exist.
India, in
women
many part of
discrimination
the world.
definitely exists.
Yeah, I
In
think
any
in
industry,
India
IT industry,
there is
everywhere.
like direct. I think in India there is a direct discrimination. Actually, pretty much women don't have rights. I think it's something to do with hereditary property. So property that's passed down through your ancestors. I think women get less of a share, or probably don't get a
Then the
share.
men. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there is something. So that's pretty much a direct, like not having women's rights there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of subtle differences, discriminations all over the place. I know a lot more in India than here. But even here, I've faced that, like I've seen like when there is an opportunity for us to travel somewhere, men are given first
First
priority.
choice.
For
Yeah.
some reason,
Yeah.
they don't even check
Really?
with
Do you
you.
guys think that? I think that it's just, it may be that we are insecure and we think that way. It's not that everybody's treating us that way. Do you think that?
Again,
Not
I don't
everyone,
know
not
the,
everyone,
but
but
Totally.
yeah,
few.
not everyone. We cannot
Not
generalize
everyone.
that it happens in every company, in
Meena,
every
what do you
situation.
think? Meena,
No,
come
I,
on.
I, I think it's not the case everywhere, but there are situations where, when the opportunity has to come to you, right? Before it even comes, there are so many thought process discussions going about, will she be able to travel? Oh, what happens if she's not there? What happens if she gets pregnant? What happens if she has her, hormones
She
all
has kids,
cooked up?
everything.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah.
personal experience, I was supposed to be traveling to the US when I was in India when I was 28, and they were like, "Oh, she's nearing to her wedding age, so she might get
Wedding, yes,
married."
that is
Like,
true.
what the? That's so
Yeah, and God
irrelevant.
forbid you're like 3 months or 4 months pregnant, you're never going to get hired.
Yes,
Yeah,
totally.
Soumya, what did you say?
Well, that
What were
is
you
so
saying,
true.
Soumya?
That is, I,
But
that
in
Yeah, I
India, we
have
used
my
do
to,
friends who
exist.
don't tell that they're pregnant when they're going for an interview or something. They just wait until they're hired,
Yeah,
and then
so you
after
better
some, because
hope your
they're
baby
worried.
bump doesn't show.
Yeah, they're
I
worried.
mean,
Weird.
that too. Yeah.
One more
Soumya, you were
thing,
saying something?
more drugs are tested on only men and male animals only. That impacts the results may vary on our women. It's not the same. The health data always they test on men only. It's not applied on women. This should get little changed. I know there is the Office of Research Women Health is started, but still, it's the tests are going on only male animals and men's. So this way we need to.
No, I think it's very interesting to hear all your point of views about women rights, and that although we are all from different groups and professionals and things like
yes.
that, we still
Even
feel that
heart
there needs to be.
attacks
Yeah,
also.
and I feel everyone is getting connected so well when we are, speaking out. Everyone has
Yeah.
the same level of
Yes.
Yeah,
See,
understanding. It's
this is
happening
what
I,
it's
everywhere.
I love
exactly
the
right.
today's session.
Yeah, I think this
Yeah,
is the
I
best
really
group.
enjoyed it a lot too. I didn't know
Yeah,
what to expect when I came. I was like, God, how is it going
Yeah,
to be?
exactly.
Yeah,
Even I was
I'm
thinking
so
the
exactly.
same.
glad I
exactly.
participated.
you all are
And
lovely.
thanks
Yeah.
to
That
Shefali, man,
One
for
more
making it
point.
so cool.
no,
7 of
Thank
that
you all.
cases
that
of
that's
death
just
in India
great.
also due to heart attacks. But there is a widespread that is a prescription only for men. Heart
Yeah.
diseases, heart strokes, or mainly diseases for men. No, usually 7 out of 10 cases happening only in women in India usually.
No, I
So
think I agree with you. I think there is a little bias in women today, although we are all advanced. There's still a social
Exactly.
stigma. There is still things
Exactly.
that,
Exactly.
and especially in third world countries, it's a lot. But I want to thank you guys for such a wonderful debate. You guys were awesome. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed, and I look
Yes,
forward
we
to many
did.
Yes.
more.
Thank
We
you
We
so
want
much,
to
had
thank you,
thank
Shefali.
you so
You've
much,
been a
Shefali, for
wonderful
making
Shefali.
it so
moderator.
easier.
Yes.
Right.
I hope you did
Thank you so
enjoy
much,
it, right?
Shefali.
And
It had to be
thanks
a
to
debate.
everyone
It's a
over
lot of
here.
fun.
We did.
And yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you to all
Yeah, it
doctors
was
for
really
giving us
nice
All,
actually
information.
meeting you
all
all.
are amazing
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
counselors.
Thank you, guys.
See you
All
soon.
Shefali ji.
to
You're most
take
welcome.
care about your health. Take time to take care about your health. Women
Yes, that is the message.
Yeah,
emotionally is very strong. So
Yeah,
yes,
let's leave with the message that, especially
yeah,
because of the pageant,
prioritize yourself.
you prioritize
Yes.
yourself, take care of mental health, take care of, although you're being part of pageant, I think the message that needs to come from us as a woman who's participating. See, one thing that I
Yes.
love about this whole thing is that although we are doctors, we are IT professionals, we are doing so many things, we are actually taking part for us, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes,
about us,
exactly.
showcasing us. And it doesn't matter whether we are size zero. I'm not size zero. We're not size zero.
Yes.
Or we are,
Doesn't
we
matter.
are actually insecure. We are not insecure, and we're coming here and saying, here we are, and we are also beautiful. So that's an important message as a woman we need to convey to people through this pageant. And then also mental health, taking care of everybody, doing mammograms, doing things like that. While you're taking care of your family is so critical. So thank you so much. Thank you, My Dream TV. Thank you, Rashmi and Jenna. It was an amazing opportunity to know you guys. And you guys, although I was trying to instigate you every now and then, you guys were awesome. And thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you,
Yeah.
Rashmi
Thank
ji
you,
and Jenna ji.
Shefali. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
great
Thanks,
much.
weekend.
everyone. A nice
Thank you,
weekend.
everyone.
Everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Have a
everyone.
lovely
Bye.
evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.